Hi everybody, my name is Jessica Holyfield. I'm a professional dancer, professional dance choreographer, and dance educator based out of the southeast of the United States, and we're going to be taking a look at Coco and Butter's Gaga versus LACHIKA's Peanut from the first season of Street Woman Fighter. So I have not seen any of these battles, and so this will be the first time I'm taking a look at it. And not only will I be providing feedback, I'll kind of be taking my guess of who I think took the battle too. So let's go ahead and let's watch it.
DJ ready?
DJ ready?
Fight!
Okay, so we're going with Gaga first. Why does she let herself kind of sit into it?
Oh. 3, 2, 1, switch. LACHIKA, Peanut.
Anything that you want from me, boy, you can get it anytime, any place. I'll be your servant, your slave, your everything you ever wanted.
There's a little scoop on her leg again. Fun!
Just make one wish and I'll become your genie. You'll go get it, you'll bring it back and give it.
Woo! Little run, that was cute!
Over that rainbow and deliver to you that pot of gold. Got the whole earth in the box, wrapped in a bow for you. Here's your world, baby. Here's
Love her
your
grooves
world,
here.
and everything in it. It's your world. It's your world, baby. It's your
3, 2, 1.
world.
Wow, that was fun. That was a good set from Peanut. I really liked that one. All right, let's take a look back. I'm eating. Forgive me. Picking a little chocolate in my teeth. All right, let's take a look here. Very top. So we start with Gaga. I have seen Gaga already before. I forgot who she was against, but was it Odd maybe? I'm not sure. So I do really like the fact that she chose when she wanted to integrate herself into the song versus just going for it, especially if she knew it or didn't know it. Like, it's nice that she allowed herself time, like, listen, and then she like melted into it versus just pop off, you know? So that was a cool choice for this type of song. I want to notice too that she is really trying to use her range, you know, really trying to extend out here, but she's not using as much polyrhythm pockets in her torso as much as she could be, or you know, within some of these grooves that she's doing. So that would be my one note that I've noticed on Gaga, is that she isolates like what she's using, you know. So she's really focusing on the legs, and then whenever she uses her upper body, she's not involving the chest as much as I feel like she could to really make that movement more full. Yeah, and I think it affects those kinds of grooves as well. Something whenever you take the chest and you bring it up, whenever you're extending the knee out, and then whenever you bring it in, like, this is a really nice posture she has here, but how she set it up though, you know, it feels that she's setting up in a neutral position versus extending and creating an extroverted angle in opposition to what she just did. And I feel like that could have really made her range look a lot larger, which could have helped her here. Yeah, so I feel that she was finishing out, she is pretty clear in what her intention is in her movement, which is always good. You want to make sure things make sense in what you're presenting in your freestyle. So I will say, you know, it does feel like, I think this was a really nice moment that she had just now whenever she's, you know, moving from one side and then a transition over to the other. I really like that. I will say kind of she is taking some very possibly overly simple approaches to her transitions. I feel like maybe more thought into how to make them more complex or integrate into her music a little bit more, I think could have really helped her here. She's also starting to repeat a little bit with her step outs and her bounces. But I really like some of her groove choices that she's making. Like, that was fun, that moment right there. That was really nice, which I liked.
3, 2,
With a nice little wave, and then to finish it up and to go up and over. So I would say that was a pretty average, pretty decent run from Gaga. I liked that. It was good for her. Now, with Peanut, notice that I feel like she knows the song. She knows time, place, you know. So she's able to make really nice musicality choices. So I've mentioned this before, but I'll say it again in case this is one of your first videos with me. With musicality, whenever you're listening to a song you're very familiar with, you have a higher chance of diving into different layers of your music a little bit more safely, and you don't feel as uncomfortable trying it in comparison to songs that you don't really know. And so I feel like she's very familiar with this track, and whenever you think about the backbeat and the instrumentation, it kind of makes sense because you're really able to see her and sense like herself within the song and within what she's actually doing, you know. So I really like that choice of hers specifically. And there's that little dip. So I did mention that the last time we watched her, there's this envelope movement that she does with her leg in the back. I'll go back just to show it. I'll even slow it down just so we can really see it here. That right there, where she goes up with the leg and then brings it back down. That's my one little fingerprint that I noticed that she does often. Almost like, I think I've seen it maybe once or twice, you know, per set. At least this case, I only saw it once. I love that little do-do-do where she dug down. So she's making really fun choices, not just doing whacking variations, but she's choosing her grooves in interesting ways too. That was fun. It kind of reminded me of in a car lot where they have these little blow-up inflatables saying, here, come here and pick a car from us. So that kind of stuff's really fun. Woo! Really like that with the overhead, with the kicks. So she's not only engaging with her opponent, but she is showcasing herself with the judges as well, which is really smart. Da 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 da, and then she does it again. Da 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 da, which is fun. That little groove of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then she builds it. Like, she's not just doing the groove, she's adding things on top of it to make it more interesting, right? Or it builds it. Like, she's building it. She's not just doing the same arms or the same torso. Like, you know, sometimes it's a party, sometimes it's the variations, which I really like of hers. So that was fun that she was just vibing out near the tail end of that. So that was really enjoyable. So if I were to take my pick out of the two, my vote would go to Peanut because I feel like she made more complex choices. She vibed with her music very well. I would say Gaga did too, but I felt like Gaga was a little bit on the simpler side with some of her grooves, whereas with Peanut connected her transition. She had more complex transitions, as well as the grooves that she chose to do. She built them and created more dynamics within the upper body for the lower body within the groove. So that would be my vote. It was really fun, and once again, it's my opinion, so it's just I have no idea how they voted, but I'm glad that I'm able to watch these and learn something new about the first season. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful in some way. I've been really enjoying the process, and I've been enjoying watching these battles, and I can't wait to keep watching more, as well as dive into other aspects of the season, like the K-pop challenge and the Mega Crew challenge and dance rank and what have you. So thank you again for watching, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.